Hi, Mayor Bowser, Tom Razzie with Channel 7. I wanted to ask you, related to small businesses and local businesses, right now it's a very uncertain time with everything that's going on with the tariffs, the stock market. If you could comment on how the city is preparing to keep helping, keep doing these grants during an uncertain time, and what the city is doing to shore up its own finances with the stock market kind of very volatile right now.
Well, I can't really speak to that because we don't know the impacts right now, but we are monitoring it closely. And we regard small business retention and growth as important to our growth agenda. In the budget that I hope to send to the council very soon, it is focused on 3 areas. How to keep our schools competitive and growing as they are. How do we keep our city clean and safe and beautiful, as I just discussed? And how do we continue to grow in uncertain times? What we already know from these cuts, these DOGE cuts to the federal government and the impact on the district, is that we may have up to 40,000 people who don't have their jobs in the course of the next 4 years. 40,000 people. So we want to retain those residents. We want them to stay here. We want them to get new jobs here. We want them to retrain here. We want them to continue to send their kids to our schools and shop at our businesses. So we're very focused on how we retain our residents, but also how we're supporting our existing businesses and growing our businesses. We have to really replace a lot of economic activity in our city just to stay where we are. And then we have to invest in new businesses and new activity to continue to grow. And so that's what the focus of our investments will be.
And how much is the city impacted depending on what the stock market does with its finances and investments? Is it a strong impact or not so much?
Well, obviously it is, because when our residents are impacted, the city is impacted. So if people lose jobs, if there is not as much investment income, all of those things impact revenue to the city. It can also, it's a cascading effect on other investments as well.
And so I mean, what do you do to prepare for that, or is there anything you can do?
We always prepare for recession planning in the district, and what it means is how do we right-size our spending to adjust in changes in revenues. Now, usually recessions are, part of an economic cycle. This one is a shock caused by this policy change, and so I think most people are expecting that the national economy will go into recession. The district economy may go into recession sooner.